Hello and welcome to the Discriminating Gamer, the board game review show whose Commander Adama will always be Ben Cartwright. My name is Cody, and you know, if you like that Machi Koro, well, you're going to be super excited because today we're going to talk all about the expansion to Machi Koro Harbor. Machi Koro, the Harbor expansion from IDW Games, of course, is the expansion to the great game Machi Koro. Now, I'm not going to explain to you how to play Machi Koro, but if you want, you can go back and you can watch our Machi Koro review, which was in episode 10 of the Discriminating Gamer.
Oh, Machi Koro!
Go back, watch that, have a few laughs, and I think you'll know how to play the game. But I just want to talk about the differences now that the Machi Koro Harbor expansion brings to the base game of Machi Koro. In the Machi Koro Harbor expansion, you actually have the option to play with a 5th player. So there's enough cards in there so you can actually play it with 5 players. So now there are 2 new landmarks in Machi Koro. You have the harbor and the airport. So instead of just building 4 landmarks, you have to complete 6 landmarks. There is also a pre-constructed landmark, City Hall. And what City Hall allows you to do is after you roll the dice, if you don't have any coins, you can just take 1 coin from the bank. So you're always guaranteed to get at least 1 coin every turn, provided you don't have any coins. Now, the game comes with a whole bunch of new establishments, new stores and wineries and what have you, and you're going to be able to incorporate these in your deck. But here's the thing, there's already a lot of cards in the base game, so whereas in the base game, you just put out all the cards and you could buy from them as you went along. In the Machi Koro Harbor expansion, what you do is you actually take all of the cards from the expansion, the cards from the base game of Machi Koro, and you mix them together and you form kind of a draw deck. Then what you do is at the beginning of the game, you draw out 10 cards, 10 unique establishments. If ever you draw out a card and there's already that card out there, you set it on top of that card, but you need 10 unique establishments. So that's kind of your marketplace. There's always going to be 10 cards out there that you can buy from, 10 unique establishments that you can buy from. Now, during the course of the game, as you are buying the different establishments to put in your city, if ever a unique establishment runs out, if ever there's less than 10 unique establishments, then you draw from the deck until you have a 10th unique establishment. And again, if you draw a card that's already out there, you set it on top of it, so there's multiples of that card you can buy. Or you keep drawing until you get that 10th unique establishment. You have new cards like the Flower Orchard, which allow you to gain 1 coin if anybody rolls a 4. But then you also have Flower Shops, and if you roll a 6, you get a coin for every Flower Orchard that you have. You have the Tuna Boat, which scores on a roll of 12 to 14. Yeah, there's some cards that can allow you to get more higher rolls there, too. When the Tuna Boat comes up on anybody's turn, the current player can roll 2 dice, and if you have a harbor, you can get as many coins as the roll that comes up. So that can be a very powerful card. If you have the Mackerel Boat and somebody rolls an 8, provided you have constructed the harbor, you get 3 coins from the bank. So those are just some of the new cards that are in play. There's a few more out there. So these bring in some fun and new and interesting options to Machi Koro. So what do I think of Machi Koro Harbor Expansion? The fact is, it's fantastic. I love it. I'm a big fan of Machi Koro. I think it's a fun, kind of light card game and dice, and it's a race to see who can complete these establishments. So I've always been a fan of Machi Koro, and I really think this brings a lot more good stuff to it. The one minor complaint I have about the Machi Koro Harbor expansion is that it does lead to slightly longer playing times, it feels like, because you're trying to complete these 6 landmarks instead of just the 4. So it's a bit longer, but not so much that it kills it or that it takes away from the fun of Machi Koro. Just be prepared for a bit of a longer game. Generally speaking, I don't think I will ever play this game again without the Harbor expansion. It brings that much to it. I like the fact that when the cards come up, it's a bit more random than it was. I like the new cards or the powers they have. I like the new landmarks. It's just a fun expansion for a fun game. So the recommendation for the Discriminating Gamer for the Machi Koro Harbor expansion is buy it!
Marchi Koro, it's Japanese. Machi Koro, what does it mean? Machi Koro, tell me if you please. By playing this game, I'm assuming that it means to build the city of your dreams. Trains it means. Played with cars that are red, yellow and green, and purple. Trains and factories, all are Japanese. All efficient and white clean, build the city of your dreams. Cafes, bakeries, all are Japanese. Marchi Koro, if you please, build the city of your dreams. Machi Koro, you get to be the boss. Machi Koro, pass the wasabi sauce. Machi Koro, build a better world. Machi Koro, full of the geisha girls. Trains and factories, all are Japanese. All efficient and white clean, build the city of your dreams. Cafes, bakeries, all are Japanese. Machi Koro, if you please, build the city of your dreams. Stadiums and TVs, all are Japanese. Apple Orchard Shopping Mall, as the mayor make the call.
Thank you once again for joining us today on The Discriminating Gamer. As always, we ask you to please leave a comment for us here on YouTube, on Board Game Geek, on Facebook, or on our website, thediscriminatinggamer.com. We ask you to please like us on Facebook and subscribe to us on YouTube. We are The Discriminating Gamer. Marchi Koro!
Please somebody help me on my feet again. And I don't know where I'm going, and I don't know where I've been. Please somebody help me on the solid ground. It's a long time, and I've been dying. Once a year I wind up in the band.
Apple Orchard Shopping Mall, as the mayor make the call. Sabu, see?